Continue onward. Item? Or... I got a couple of items. Or another sacrifice. Am I doing it too much? It is a good way... It's a good way of shrinking the deck. Getting rid of your least useful cards, but maybe keeping the effect that's nice about them, and so on. Oh man. What if I could cut, like, the black goat? What's good about the black goat is just its effect, nothing else about it. So if you could move it to a better, not necessarily a better card, but if you could move it to a card, especially something that you don't have to summon with it, like this one has to require a sacrifice. What am I going to put on a no sacrifice card? Give me some more mobility. Putting the ant effect just doesn't feel that useful on other things. Like I want to at least have an ant queen potentially on the board. Just summoning one ant at random without the context of other ants is like weaker. The bullfrog kind of sucks, but having the effect of intercepting the air isn't the #1 effect that I want to put somewhere else. Moving and killing things is a lot. Split attack and thorns. Putting split attack on a good card, a strong one, that could be terrifying. Let's try that. Your choice. He always looks so, usually just like kind of frustrated with me. Caged wolf. That doesn't seem like it helps you. God, split attack on a grizzly is terrifying. But you don't know if you'll get to have the grizzly. Split attack on the instant kill wandering elk is terrifying. I don't know if I can put that many effects on the same thing though. Maybe I can. Split attack on a 7, that would just end the match. Honestly, split attack on a wolf's pretty good. It has the benefit of being a reasonably easy to summon thing that does high damage, and so that could just be a terrifying card to throw out there. But split attack on a 2, and this is an even easier to summon card. The main benefit of the elk is that it can one-shot enemy units, so if placed well, it could do a lot there. Let's do the coyote. He's reasonably cheap. If I draw him. So now we got a card that can attack 2 spaces. For 2 damage instead of 1, which is a lot, because that means 4 damage instead of 2. And in this game, in a thing where your health point split is 5, that's just a big deal. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Alright, so we've been over this. Oh wait, spooky fish spawned everywhere. Oh my god. Yuli's in my party immediately. So we've learned some stuff, including the fact that when I win the first fight, if I win the first fight, he has 2 lives and I don't. Great. If it works like it did before, then I lose all of my units apparently. But most specifically, I don't draw a new hand, if I remember correctly. So I need to think about not overexerting myself, not only because I might need the units next round, but because I lose the units on the board. At least that's how the last one worked. And I don't draw a new card, so I need to think in like Gwent terms, basically, of keeping cards to win the next game too. Which is a bit stressful, because it's hard enough to win the first round. Okay. So the possum gives me an item, that's a decent card to play. The wolf, the squirrel, the smoke. So if I play the smoke and the squirrel, then I can draw a wolf. And then I can use the bones to draw a possum. This guy I can't attack, and he won't attack me, so who knows how this is going to start off necessarily. Smoke. Squirrel. Wolf. If I put my wolf here, then I can kind of guarantee he'll keep attacking and not get killed by some other unit, since this guy's not going to move. And that lets my high damage unit, keep attacking him directly for a decent amount of damage. Give me an item. Another, so I have 2 items for evening the scale on my, with the teeth situation, which is nasty. I still have the fan for letting me attack over people, but that doesn't come up yet. Finally got to use that pack rat effect. Okay. So this is 5 damage right here. Wait, did I just win? Wow. Go fish. I won on the first turn? I didn't leave myself much of a hand though, so this isn't amazing. But let's see what he actually does. Is he different from the other? Ooh. Bait bucket. What do they do? I don't trust these. I imagine that they turn into something, or they do something bad, maybe? They probably do something bad. I can't even draw sacrifices for this, can I? Like, I can... I think I should draw from here, because maybe I can get a bone, or something that I can sacrifice for a lot, like the goat. If I try to draw from here to get here, I'd have to draw either 4, or I'd... Depends on if I want to give up the wolf. But something might happen to them. I can't trust that these will be here still. So it would take 4 blood to draw this. These guys might both die from something. It won't tell me what the item does. Whereas if I get something from here, I might be able to summon it with bones. Or even might be something that helps me summon him faster, like the goat. It's the coyote. 4 bones. I'm down by 1. If I'm lucky, if I'm lucky, they just kill these things that only have 1 health, and then nothing happens, and it's like, oh wow, whatever. If I'm unlucky, then somehow these guys die. Like maybe a shark, like a bait bucket would bring a shark in, right? So maybe they get eaten by a shark. But then I'll have the bones to summon a coyote, which would be nice. But right now, summoning's a bad idea until I know what's gonna happen. It's a great white. Okay, go fish. Okay. They attack for 4. That's pretty bad. They attack for 4 and they submerge. And ah shit, I didn't get to look at what they do again. Another bait bucket. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will use 4 of them. I might want one of these, but like I'm not gonna get to this guy, so I need to draw something else. Hopefully. Oh, there you go. That's how you get to that guy. Shit. Let's put you here. He'll attack the bait bucket, but he won't get hit by it. So in this turn, he'll attack twice, doing 4 damage to him directly, which is almost enough to win. Next turn, I can summon the black goat and then sacrifice them both for Oyuli. And then I should just win, damage-wise? Place it on a tile where he can't attack me? Oh no. Might want to think about pulling some teeth out. Right. Fuck, that's 8. That's 8 damage. Unless I put something in the way. So the coyote's gonna fuck me over. Let's see. 7 damage. So that's a bait bucket. If it gets attacked, then it becomes a 3rd great white for 12 damage. If I put Oyuli If I summon the black goat, then I can sacrifice that and the coyote to get Uriuli, block one of the great whites. The bait bucket should just sit there. I can kill the great white, but then the other one will do 4 damage and kill me. And I lose in 1 damage. I think these are all... Fuck. I can't like always... It's hard to tell where I'm gonna go when I press WASD. What I need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to do 9 damage. I have the thing that makes me fly, which would make Coyote do 4 damage directly to him. If I summon Uriuli, I have to kill the Coyote and the Black Goat. That's 7 damage, and I need 9. That's not enough. And they're gonna do 8 damage back at me. I haven't drawn yet, right? Wait. If I draw a squirrel, then I can summon Uriuli with just the... No. I need the squirrel to summon the black goat in the first place, which is still only worth 3. So Uriuli is too expensive. I need Uriuli and the coyote at the same time to win. But he's too expensive. Fuck, I have to make a tough call here. He's gonna win. 9 damage in 1 turn. It feels like I could almost do it with the flying icon. I don't want the coyote to attack the bait bucket, because then I just definitely lose, because I have there's another shark. God, this is bad news. It might be worth it to summon... Use the black goat to summon... Get rid of the coyote, summon Uriuli, make him fly. He'll do... No, he'll only do 7 damage and they'll do 8 damage, so it'll be a net positive and they'll kill me. Unless I use the teeth. But then the next turn... God, Uriuli can't even kill them. He can... Oh, but when he's here, he'll tank him. So I'll attack over him. I always attack over him, though. I don't need to fly to do that. Flying just stops the coyote from making a big mistake, but that won't matter because he won't be around anymore. So Uriuli will do 7 damage to him, and he'll do 4 damage to me. Because this guy won't change, and this guy will attack through, but this guy will be blocked, and he'll have to hit Uriuli, because they don't fly. Right? So it'll be a net gain of 3. 1, 2, 3. I can take my teeth out to get to a +1, but then how does the next turn work out? They do 4 damage, so the next turn he'll kill Uriuli. But I will attack first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then down 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like if I'm alive next turn, Uriuli wins because he attacks over the shark. But I think just summoning Uriuli alone wins the match. But if I use the flying thing, I can stop the coyote from summoning. Yeah, no, I have to do that to make them not... No, I don't have to do that because he won't exist anymore. Yes. I hope I thought this out right. I don't know. I gotta start playing the game at some point. And hope for the best. I mean, I got really nervous when I clicked on that goat and it only made one of them flip over instead of 3 of them, but I guess it only calculates the effect at the end. Okay. Did I do this right? Only one way to know. It's a big scary card. It's frustrating not being able to attack him. But yeah, like the scary thing about this fight was not knowing what was going to happen at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. But let's see what I draw anyway. Something with skulls. It's a grizzly. Alright, well, we can't play that. But I win? That was stressful. Let me relight your candles. I didn't even use any of my items still. I still didn't need them. Turned out the coyote was like the worst thing I could have done, I guess. Was the God, why did I play it? Didn't I play it after I already knew about the sharks? Something? I don't know. That was a chaos situation to adapt to on the fly. Just finding out like, bah, those chum buckets, they summon sharks that you can't kill, and they do 4 damage per turn, and they're everywhere already. But he you definitely had to just walk into it because he summoned them in front of your units. So you're basically punished for, it's like a puzzle fight where phase 1 punishes you for summoning too many units. Because you're going to get 1 shark for every unit that attacks on the board that's left over at the end of phase 1. I'm just thinking about what we need to learn from that fight if we have to do it again later. Like what to learn about that. Phase 1 was deceptively easy. There's some Gwent stuff going on here with that, with the 2 phase rounds. So phase 1's less of a fight and more of a just like, you just burst his health down with as few units as possible. Keep the rest in your hand if you can, because he's going to summon a shark in front of all of the ones left. And that's terrifying. It might even be best to, I don't even know, keep it to only having 1 unit on your board as best you can. Just to try to avoid the fact that every new unit you add will add another shark, because you keep sending more chum buckets out. But then you have to hope that 1 unit can fight that shark. Or you just need to sacrifice that unit, or replace him with new units every turn in the same slot to avoid awakening more of the chum. I don't know, that seems like a chaos fight. Very well. You may choose a rare card. A largely unimpressive specimen. Why is he rare? Oh, it's the strange larva. And the Gek. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? Child 13. It's like a dragon or something? An infinite sacrifice, 1 health. Dragon thing? Do I have the heart to try? I mean, everything I have to do is that. And you're already making me play a game like that. It doesn't seem meaningfully different from the cat, though, does it? It looks like a dragon or something, but it seems to have the same stats as the cat. What is the deal with the Gek? Kind of want to see what the strange larva becomes. We'll see. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me see. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. I didn't. I got through a whole new level without dying in the process of playing said level. That seems like it's an alright job on my part. Let me in. Or maybe not, because the flash or whatever might kill people. Squirrel wolf cub still. It's hard to see anything. It's so dark here. Definitely feels like I need to break the wall. Oh! There was teeth in there! Those always been there? I didn't notice those before. What details might I be missing besides that? It's a relatively restrictive movement. I've already opened all of these, so I have no reason to think there's more. Yeah, it's very hard to see around here. This seems to be empty. Can't seem to move these around or do anything in particular. This spot's just black. Does my thing ever turn into a hand? Oh. Does it fit? 11 o'clock. I just tried to make them all point at midnight. Like, make them all point at 12. I might have accidentally brute forced something? I don't know. Was there a clue for that somewhere? I have no idea. I definitely just tried to make them all point at midnight. And it actually did something, which was very startling. I have no reason to think this stuff will help. These jiggle, but that's it. Like, I don't think I can interact with them. I have no idea. Moose buck. Is that a regal moose or something? An omnipresent mole that burrows and emerges to block any landborne attacker. And another grizzly. I think these little dudes just try to indicate you already have one of those. I don't think I need more hard to summon cards. Three seven's kind of nice defense-wise. I don't know. Mole might be interesting defensively, but it doesn't do any damage, and I'm always trying to race to do damage, kind of. 4 health. Even then, it's just buying you maybe like 2 turns while you try to like grab something else up in order to stop it. And then it also blocks your ability to fight that card, so you can't summon something to fight it until the turn after the mole dies. But it could buy you time. At least for a bit. 2 turns to sit there and try to draw other cards, I guess. Maybe. I don't know what the X means. Maybe delete a card. Skull, campfire, sacrifice. That's the challenge, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same number of levels overall. So this gives me the blood challenge, but I have to defeat a scenario totem thing. A fire to power me up versus items. I'm full on items. I don't know what this does, but I feel like it's to remove a card. I don't know how badly I want to do that. Kind of want to do the challenge. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. "We have not food," one said, "but perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its health," said another. Enhance its health. This thing always makes me nervous. I just don't trust it. I don't love the skink, so maybe the skink. I can't get over it. No matter how many times nothing dies, I still think something's gonna die. The fire warmed the weary skink and enhanced its health. And then I'm hitting a point where I'm like, do I need to look it up just to be sure? Because I could be making smarter choices if I knew it was completely riskless, but the game seems to telegraph a risk so strongly. Oh no, that's the one that makes my units weaker. That one might suck. Only one of them has it though? Oh, it's a moose buck. 3-7. It's gonna move to the right, but the mole's gonna intercept me. So if I play a card here, the mole will intercept me, which means the moose buck won't be played. Except if the moment I play something else, he'll intercept that. No, only when they're going to be struck. Does that mean he'll rapidly switch between all of the spots that are going to be struck and then die in one turn? Will he block the coyote twice? Like, what are the rules here? Ooh. There's a boulder in the way, though. I was gonna say an increased damage coyote is pretty solid. Oh, they both require bones to summon, though. That's worth noting. Oh, this sucks. I can't summon anything. It's a good thing he can't attack. Well, he can. The moose buck will be a problem. Yeah, you require 2. You require bones. No, that's it. I can't attack on my first turn. It's a bad start. Another mole. What do I need? 2 squirrels would give me an ant queen, but it would only attack for 1? It would only be able to attack for 1, and it'd be intercepted by moles. It would survive for a bit, but I need bones for these guys to come out. So I gotta get some movement going on here. I think I want a different... I think I want to try to draw a better thing for my squirrel. Instead of drawing another thing for my... Fuck! It's all of my bone cards. This is so improbable. This is so unlikely to happen. Okay, the moose buck's gonna attack the boulder, so at least I won't take damage this turn. Oh god, an alpha. But he's blocked by the moose buck. Okay. The ant queen alone would be a bad summon. I need a monster. The long elk, that's not bad. He can kill the moose buck. And can he survive? He has enough health to survive the alpha. There's that at least. I won't be able to put him next to anything else. Wait, the long elk also requires bones! How is this happening to me right now? Are you for real, man? Holy crap. Shit. How am I summoning everything? I've never had this, like, kind of on-ramping. This is a mess. Squirrel. I mean, I can't do anything, right? So I already drew, so that's it. I'm gonna take 3 more damage now. Shit, 1, 2. That's bad. I have to pull out like 2 teeth just to stop myself from dying. It's not great. And I'm just about to draw a goddamn squirrel just so I can summon the ant queen at this rate. But like, am I out of bone cards? Can I, like, I've got to be able to, but like I could still, it's RNG, like I could still draw like another like 2 or 3 blood for all I know. I think this is all of my bone cards though. Like something's just got to start happening or I'm screwed. I'm already pretty screwed though, it's not great. I already drew. So at least he has to fight the boulder this time. Here comes the alpha. Got no choice, right? Like, I gotta summon... I'll spend these 2 squirrels to get the ant queen, and then the cost of those 2 I can get used to get the possum or the stink bug. Coyote costs 4. The possum attacks, they both attack for 2. This one buffs people, but I'm probably gonna put the ant queen in front of the alpha so it doesn't attack me. I need to not have any more damage. Yeah, it'll kill me. So I need to block it with that. Although instead of the ant queen, I could let the possum die and then summon an ant with it, but that might not be worth it overall. No, I think I need this. I think I need you here. I hope I'm not missing something really obvious, but I don't know what else to do. There's 2 bones. If I sacrifice the ant queen to summon a worker ant, I'd have 3 bones, which is still not amazing. So they're both 2 attack. I think I want to use the possum because it'll give me an item that might help. That's the hope. And the moment it dies, the moose buck's gonna come over and kill me. What do we get? Do we get more bones? We got more bones. That's the good shit right there. Do I wait? I wanted to use it to kill the moose buck, because I can one-shot it with the long elk, and I do have 4 bones now. The ant queen's gonna get killed by the alpha. The alternative is to start chugging away at the damage by having a... Because this can do 2 damage while also making the possum stronger. No, the moose buck, because the moose buck's gonna come over and kill it, right? Before it can do any attacks past anything. I want the chaos of a coyote multi-attack, but the only spot left won't let it multi-attack. It'll only attack once. The long elk can't get its 1 kill off, unless it works against rocks. But then it might just get murdered by something else. It'd give me a well, if it one-shots the boulder, then afterwards the mole will come to stop me, and I'll one-shot the mole. So I'll start burning through all the stuff blocking me. I don't love my options here. But I need units on the board. I need stuff needs to start happening. So I'm out of bones. Yeah. Well, it jumps around and blocks like everything, huh? And yeah, I did stop the, I did destroy the rock in 1 hit, so poison works on... the poisoning effect works on that. The alpha did not kill the ant queen, so the ant queen's actually gonna win this fight. Sometimes I accidentally compared the damage to each other and I think they're gonna get 1 shot. Elk, So possum's about to get killed by the moose buck, so I probably want to sacrifice the possum just to avoid that. And the long elk's gonna get its kill. Just give the, ooh. No, that's 4 bones. I can't do it that otherwise. I do want the coyote on the board. If I sacrifice the possum to get a worker ant, that'll give me 2 bones to summon the coyote. And you can start making a mess of things. Hopefully. So when this guy comes down here, he'll get hit by the coyote for 2, then he'll come over here, and he'll kill the coyote by hitting him for 2. So that won't last very long. I don't love my odds overall. Things are not going great. I might need to bet on just being able to draw a really good monster instead of a... or a mole. Well, the mole can survive the moose buck. That's something. That gives me another token. Not loving things. So he's gonna attack the mole, and then he's gonna move over here, and then the long elk will kill him. That'll be good. Might want to go for the bonus damage, and just hope for the best here. Masterful. Was it, though? I feel like I'm desperate mess right now. This is not going well. Hey, some kills. Okay, so the damage doesn't matter because the long elk will one-shot the moose buck, so that's great news on that level. This guy's... this guy won't do much damage because of the stink problem, so that's good. But yeah, I forgot the moles fly all over the place, so it can be a little unpredictable how crazy they get on their turn. I can replace the mole with something that does damage, but this one already does damage, so we're okay there. I can summon the ant if I put one down. How are we doing in health? It's still not good. I think I gained 1 point, basically, and that's it. But he's about to die to the young elk. And then I'm gonna be in a pretty good spot overall. For at least for a bit. It might be worth it to do this just to get the worker ant on the field. Just to do another damage. And yeah, it's 2 damage with the stink bug. So it's better than... it's as good as if there was another ant, basically. If I put Coyote down here, he'll... attacking the moose buck is pointless. Attacking the elk isn't great, because it's just gonna come over here, and then he doesn't attack straight, he only attacks diagonally. This is where I want the coyote to be, but... I think the elk's going to kill him? If I play him there. Until he starts moving to the right. Hopefully they'll just keep going over here until they get killed by the long elk, basically. It seems to be the mistake they're gonna make at this rate. I think I want to hold on to this guy for now. What? Aww. That's not what I thought was gonna happen. Does having 0 attack means he doesn't attack at all? I didn't know that him having 0 attack would mean he wouldn't kill him with his instant poison. I'm like, oh, his attack value doesn't matter because he kills anything no matter what. Shit. Shit. There goes everything that I thought was gonna happen that turn. Man. So, you're gonna kill him, you're gonna kill him. You don't fight, but it's not great overall. I'm so fucked, man. Okay, it's even. These two combined do 5 damage, which will kill me. But they're not gonna do it yet. And if I summon something, I could potentially sacrifice all of them for 1 good card that might be strong enough to do more. Or the black goat. Or you could give me the black goat now, when I've never needed it less. That's cool of you to do. Thank you. And I can't even afford the coyote. Why did you do that to me, game? Now I'm just gonna watch everybody die. I don't think I can do much about it. So neither of you is going to win this fight. But if I make you fly, then you'll at least attack him directly, giving me a lead of 3 before all the bad stuff starts happening. I think that was a good idea. Because I'm about to be in a bad spot. But if I can do 2 damage right now, I win. Which I can do by putting... Oh, he's a stinky boy. So I do 2 damage, but I can't, because if I put the coyote here to attack diagonally into the empty space... Oh yeah, not only will a mole block me, but the moose buck will make me weaker. So I need to draw a better card, because the black goat will let me summon it, hopefully. Right? Please? Okay. I can summon you, right? Okay. Because then I can sacrifice you, the black goat. Fuck. The mole's going to intercept me. The mole is going to intercept me. I do 7 damage. So I could kill the mole, but then they'll do 5 damage. I can't. Did I gave myself a lead. Can I cancel? I don't think I can cancel. I think I gave myself a head start, so I won't die in 5 damage, but it's still pretty bad. I should put myself here so I can kill the elk. I won't kill the moose buck if I go in front of him. I'll do, because he's stinky, I'll do 6 damage instead of 7. And then he'll just move out of the way and then attack over here. And then he'll just go across the whole board and he won't come back. So he'll keep doing attacks. So I can't stop the moose buck, but I can stop the elk. Who also stinks, but he's not gonna stop me. I hope this is a good idea. Oh, it's a pretty good idea. I just won, didn't I? No, I won't. No, I didn't. The mole's gonna intercept me. Damn it. Because if I could attack through, I'd win right now. But that fucking mole. Summoning just a thing is usually pointless. Not entirely pointless. I can use you just to block the buck so that it doesn't attack me. Defensive squirrel. And then another bull's dead. Yeah, he gets a tiny lead. But then I just keep blocking him like a dick. And then I win, right? Ah, I turned it around. God, this game's actually stressful. This is what I'm asking for, by the way. Whenever I'm like, turn-based combat is so boring. I'm not saying like the concept of turn-based combat is boring or so on. Like, basically when I complain about JRPGs a lot of the time, it's like, it's not a puzzle. If it's not going to be a test of my reflexes or my like spatial awareness or my ability to navigate a level and, you know, do all the variety of things you do in a shooter or Dark Souls or like action games where there's a bunch of things that you're being tested on over the course of it. Like if you're not going to give me that and you're just going to make it a menu where I just click on what to do, then it has to be something challenging and interesting that I genuinely have to figure out. If it's like, oh, I killed a blue slime in the fields. Oh, another blue slime. And like I keep killing them by just mashing the X button until all my characters do their animations of just like not even picking a real attack but just spamming shit. That's when you lose me. Turn-based combat is great in games like XCOM and Darkest Dungeon, at least when I first played Darkest Dungeon before it became this massive grind, when it's like a series of tense decisions that I'm all nervous about, or like Slay the Spire and stuff like that. And so like that's the thing, is like I wonder if things can be done to revitalize the JRPG genre to make them better paced with more interesting encounters, because like this kind of stuff is absolutely my jam. Stressing out over something for like 10 minutes and then finally making my play, like that's the kind of experience I want from turn-based combat. And if you're thinking, oh well that'd be exhausting when you're grinding, remove the grinding. The grinding's pointless too. I would love it if JRPGs were like a series of meaningfully challenging encounters that are distinct from each other, and also only as many of encounters as they could think of, and then it moves on, as opposed to like repetition for the sake of it to pad out the game, and then that content's then inherently disposable and designed to be easily passed through without thinking much because of its repetition, and they don't want to tire you out by making it too hard. It's like, well, if you're making disposable content, then maybe it's time to rethink why you're making it that way. But I know they have their audience and it sells, so clearly they're incentivized not to change it. But that's why I don't like it. Anyway, next time, more of this stressful game where I'm glad I didn't try to make one episode per like run, because I've only died once so far. I'm like going deep at the moment. I still don't know the consequences of dying. It might be a full restart. I'm a little scared of that. We'll see.